Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. I haven't had a chance to make a video, so today I wanted to go ahead and make one. Talking pretty much about the things that I've done to the car recently that have changed the way that this vehicle drives drastically. I've also, I don't know if you can tell by the way my tire is sitting, but I'm pretty much running a lot more camber in the front end and also the rear. I mean, the rear hasn't really been an issue for my car, especially with the 325s in the back. With these tires, the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, the car handles amazing on the street. Even on the track, this tire delivers really good amounts of grip, especially when it gets nice and hot. But I wanted to just talk to you guys about the plans, the things that the car is gonna be seeing here in the next few months. A lot of especially autocross. I mean, you can see how that tire is sticking out so much more now. I honestly love the way it handles now. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about that. I'm gonna talk to you about the future plans with the car and the things that I'm gonna be doing so that I can stay very competitive in my class, which is Cam C. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the class itself. So let's go for a little ride. So real quick, since we're in the topic of alignments and talking about alignments, I actually learned and I fully 100% did my own alignment on my car. So I'm super happy and super proud of myself because of that. One of my mechanics who I work with, he was kind enough to help me and pretty much just watch over me. I kind of had an idea because I've seen them do it so many times. So I ended up doing it on my own. He just kind of watched over me and everything that I did was correct. So, well, essentially, I'm running negative 2.5, let's call it negative 2.5 degrees of camber in the front. That's what they recommend as far as for a track alignment spec. Obviously, I want to be as competitive as I can. So I might even go up to the way to -3. I know that's a lot. I know people say that's going to chew up your tires, but listen, I'm trying to be competitive. I'm trying to be the number one in my class and maybe even make it to nationals. So who knows, that's my goal for this year. So I know a lot of people are going to say that in order for you to get this much of negative camber, you're going to have to do some sort of adjustable camber plates, which is a really good modification. But I am on a budget here. I'm trying to do as much as I can with as little bit of money as I can. So I went ahead and just got myself some adjustable upper camber bolts for this vehicle. And so the cool thing about it is that they only cost me $20. I installed them on my own in my garage, and I just took it to the alignment rack. So, and then as far as the toe goes, it's pretty close to center, but it's a total of 0.1 in the front, positive toe in. So I think that's going to help turn in a lot. So I want to just to address this real quick. And in the back, obviously, as you can see, negative 1.7 to 1.9. Pretty close. I mean, my rear end has always been happy where it is. It's going to be the front end on this car that has given me issues. And I think now that I got that dialed in, and I'm sure I'm going to keep on dialing it more and more, the car is just going to get faster and faster as I go. Alrighty guys, so as I was saying, I mean, obviously the alignment is gonna be, in my opinion, aside from tires, the one thing that's gonna make your car handle a lot better, and I'm talking about day and night difference. The day that I went ahead and did my alignment, I expected it to be handling a little bit better, but not this much better. I mean, I figured that the car was gonna, take the corners better, and that's the reason why I ended up wanting to run this much camber in the front, is because at every single event that I go to, my rear end is always been planted. But the problem has always been in the front end, where it always experienced a little bit of understeer. And I hated that. that, because I knew that the car could give me more. And you know, I finally got around to, you know, setting up the alignment the way I need to have it set up. So I'm very, very happy about that. So talking a little bit more about my category that I'm in, which is Cam C. It stands for Classic American Muscle Contemporary. This applies to vehicles, I believe is 2005 and up, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. That came with 4 seats from the factory that are Classic American Muscles. You know, these cars are 2-door cars, by the way. So the cars like the Camaro, the Mustang, the Challenger. Obviously you don't see many Challengers out doing autocross because of how heavy they are, but these are vehicles that fall into this category. And the thing about Cam is that it is super competitive on that class. I've always compared my car to other vehicles that that are very obtainable to, I could actually trade my car and get one of them. But the reason why I stick with my car is because it's so special to me. I mean, what other Mustang from the factory looks as good as this one? I mean, obviously the GT500 is really nice, but obviously the weight of that car and the fact that it's automatic, it's just not my thing. But it weighs so much. I mean, it's Hellcat, it's basically a Hellcat. That's how heavy the GT500 is, and that's obviously not something that is appealing to me. I've looked at the C7 Grand Sport Corvettes, even the C6 Grand Sport, but if I was to get a C6, I'd want it to be a Z06. Actually a little bit scared of taking these corners that fast, but now that the car is so nicely planted and is so well behaved, it's not hopping around. I mean, it's crazy how much more comfortable I am pushing it even faster. And I know I can go even faster, but I don't want to risk it. It's weather is horrible, and tires need to be warm and grippy. But the day of the event, I guarantee you I'm gonna be pushing the crap out of this car. Just sucks that there's so much traffic on this road right now, otherwise I'd be hauling the mail. But it's supposed to be like this, even worse tomorrow, and the next day is supposed to be cold and raining at the same time, and which sucks. I'm still gonna drive the car whenever I can, maybe like whenever I go to the gym or whatever, just because I can't stand just leaving it in the garage and not driving it for days. I'd go crazy, But yeah, it's just really nice. I'm excited for this weekend. It's gonna be the first autocross of the year, and I'm excited to bring you guys along to show you what's possible with this platform. I got a lot of friends that have pushed this platform really far, and they've done really good for themselves. And so, But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and get your alignment, run as much camber as you can. I'm just kidding, but run a good amount of camber. It'll change the way that your car feels. I mean, my car feels like a whole nother different car, and I thought that it handled pretty damn good before. Well, now it's like, it feels like a freaking race car on rails. I mean, I feel like I can take this thing to friggin' the Nürburgring and I'm gonna beat everything out there. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting, you know. I really want to bring you guys along with the progress and how this car stacks up with all the other cars out there that I'm gonna be competing against. And hopefully when, you know, nationals come around, I'll be able to take my car to compete up there. And obviously I'm gonna be dialing in more and more and more as each event comes, and gonna, you know, be showing you guys what I'm gonna be doing on it and what works, what doesn't work. Obviously my next modification is gonna be tires, because that's you know, let's be real, I need them. I need the 200 tread wear to be able to compete with the faster guys. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.